Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yakuza 4. We're a boy Kiryu. Like I was kind of showing off to some people on stream, I actually have my stream deck set up pretty, at least in my opinion, pretty well. Obviously it's super subjective on how you want to use things. I don't know if you've actually like at all looked into this. I did for a little while. The Couch to 5K app is actually really good. I got through most of it before I actually had to run a 5K. But it starts off with basically you walking most of it. Like it has you jog for 5 seconds, 10 seconds at a time, just to kind of like get you into it. And boy, at that time, that was hard. But then like, hey, when you're halfway through, you're there basically jogging half a mile to a mile at a time, and then by the end of it you're supposed to be able to actually like keep a pace for a 5K. Towards the end of when I was getting done with it, I was probably running, or I was jogging probably a mile, walking for like probably a quarter mile, because they gave you a decent break in between, and then you jog like another mile. And then when I would then go to the gym, and like it got to a point where I was actually like jogging a 5K, and I was like, when did this happen? Because I had always heard the myth. To me it was a myth. To runners it's not, because they hit this all the time, that there gets to be a point when you're running that it goes from being like, can't do it anymore, to all of a sudden you like crest that hill mentally and possibly physically, to where all of a sudden it's like, this isn't so bad. Running's a myth, yeah, right? And I hit that a couple times when I was on the treadmill. Like I was about, like, to me, I was looking at the mileage on the treadmill, and I was like, okay, at like a mile I'm going to like walk for a little bit, and then a mile came and I was like, really don't feel like I need to take a rest right now. Like, all right, let's check it again in a mile and a half, and then 2 miles, and then at that point I was like, once I hit like the 2 mile mark, at that point I was like, I can go 3 and like not have to stop. It was such a weird feeling, because I'm not a runner, as you could plainly see, but to all of a sudden when you hit that, and when runners tell you about that, you're like, oh shit, that's actually a thing. Oh. But like I said, if you're at all thinking about doing something like that, I would say that's a good place to start. You don't necessarily need to take it to the 5K, but to like get any sort of cardio or stamina up, it's a good way to start. Because also it tells you through audio, like you have to have headphones on, and you can have music playing, your own music playing, and it will overpower it. But it'll say like, in 5 seconds get ready to run, or something like that, and it'll like count down, and then it'll give you a chime, and then that's when you start running, and then it'll give you another chime, and that's when you could like start walking again to like catch your breath, and it gives you a chime again, and like it does that over and over again. And it does also, thankfully for me, because like I didn't know distances around the apartment that I was living in at the time, and I was running outside. So what I basically did for a good chunk of that was I ran one direction, and then there does get to be a point where it tells you that you're halfway done, and then once I got that alert, that's when I would turn around and start coming backwards. And then at the end, it would, like, once you finish I think it's like a half-hour thing. Like, you're supposed to get things done in a half hour. After that, I think it was like a 5-minute cooldown as well. So, like, you would get to a point, like, whatever the time that it's supposed to give you finished, then you had like a 5-minute cooldown, or maybe it was a 2-minute cooldown or something like that. But there was a cooldown in there, which is good. And I would do that in the morning, which is very difficult, because I would do that in the morning, take a shower, and then get ready for work. But the reason why I could do that is because I knew that the app itself was timed. So as long as I kept with that time limit, I was going to be back in time no matter what. So, again, something to think about. If you're not into it, forget I said anything. If you are, it's a cool app. I appreciated it when I was wanting to get, because I looked at myself in the mirror. That was when I had my computer in my bedroom. And of course, there's a mirror sitting like right next to you. And when you're not streaming, you're kind of like, when you're playing, and I happened to look at myself in the mirror, I was like, that needs to change. Right, okay, hold on. I know I did this at the end of the stream last time, but I want to play a couple songs. I hope we get to see more Majima. I don't know. Like I said, while this isn't a blind playthrough, I've forgotten most of it. Machine Gun Kiss. So I don't remember, like, when or if Majima comes around. Is Naked Day today? I don't know why I looked at chat while I was still trying to do karaoke. Is it Naked Day? Ooh, hold on. Let's see what this is. Oh, yo. $9:30. That was better than the first time I did, or the third time I did it. Yo, that shit's cool. Oh, was that a? That was a. Wait, hold on. That was a. New record. So happy about that. Well, I can imagine. I mean, it's still a steel blade. May not be sharp, but it's still steel. I mean, at least you know it's gonna stick around and like, I don't want to do this one. Basically I can like break on you. Doo doo. Da da. Oh, that is a bummer, but yeah, so don't actually start swinging it at people because it may not last. Get that blade that snaps off. Oi, oi, oi. I'll look at it. Whatever you're saying in a second. Da-da. 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 Oi. Da-da. Like when I sing along or when Kiryu sings along? Yo, 180s across the board. I think that is a... Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of times when Kiryu sings, because the voice actor for Kiryu actually has a really damn good singing voice. Like, I am very happy every time I get to have a song that Kiryu sings and isn't just like the interjections. But yeah, there's a lot of times where obviously like I don't know Japanese lyrics, and when it comes to like the times where there is actually English on there, I don't know if I like can connect while I'm still playing, like actually trying to do the karaoke buttons, that I can actually sing along as opposed to just like humming along. How could this not be good enough? The texture of the noodles, the flavor of the soup. Oh my god, is this... It's not the same guy, but is this another guy trying to make the Kyushu #1 star? So Skyward Sword is going to be, just so you know, haven't played, it is going to be the next stream. No, not the next stream, the next game I'm going to play on stream. I do have it on the Switch, so keep in mind what you're going to say there. Now, here's the other deal. I'm not one of those people, especially when it's my own fault, that I haven't played a game or haven't seen a show, like to sit there and be like, oh, you don't give me any spoilers or whatever. But like, it's a nice request. Especially. Cool. But I like to give people that warning of like, hey, I know this game's been out for a while. More than likely a lot of people have played it. I haven't, so... That's what I keep hearing, is the story is supposed to be really damn good. And, I mean... You didn't necessarily spoil that for me. You just said, do it. I said, okay. See, that's... I've heard so many people say the opposite, but, like, so many of you guys have all said it's really good. So I'm like, I don't know what to believe anymore. I forget, did you play gamepad or motion control? Actually, that goes to both of you. Motion? Alright. It is. It seems like... Okay. See, I'm planning on doing gamepad for my playthrough of it. I don't know if it gives me the same feeling of like gimmickiness that was from the Wii. I get that, because it's supposed to be 1-to-1. But the other thing for me, like, when it comes to streaming, because I have streamed it already, and playing No More Heroes, the thing that I really like about it is swinging his beam katana is like, I don't like the idea or the feeling of like, granted, obviously it's not just that, but it's a little more technical. I don't like the idea of like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to get at. It just felt gimmicky, and I think to me I would... No. Like I said, when like, me doing the waggle motion was a little exaggerated. Like, I know that there's more technicality to it, because it does map 1-to-1. But yeah. Motion control is never great, in my opinion. Even when you do the random flicks in No More Heroes, which is basically just to get the finisher move, sometimes you have to flick it a few times because it doesn't register the movement. And it's just like, so yeah. Regardless, I've had so many people try and tell me, like, people are telling me to stop playing Yakuza to play Skyward Sword. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, but I might interrupt my like streak of Yakuza to play Skyward Sword. Because I still have Yakuza 5, 6, and Like a Dragon to still play. So, like, I'm basically I don't even know how many games I think I've done like 35 games on stream. And it feels like almost half of it has been Yakuza. It's probably half of it has probably been, in terms of time, probably been Yakuza and Metal Gear Solid. If you think about it. Because I played through all the Metal Gear Solid games. That's 5 games. 6, sort of, if you consider Ground Zeroes. And I'm 4 games into Yakuza. And all the Yakuza games are like 30 to 40 hours. I've seen some screenshots of people doing a side-by-side. It didn't fully click with me because obviously I haven't played Skyward Sword. And while I explored, sort of, Breath of the Wild, like, there's probably still locations in Breath of the Wild that I never saw. And in fact, I could tell you that because there was an entire town that I never went to, because when I went there, I needed to find one of the memory locations. And I was like, fuck, I've never been here before. Alright, I need to find the guy who gives you the location for the memory. And I left, because I was basically at the end of the game, so I was kind of like, I just kind of want to finish it now. So yeah, there might still be places that I don't recognize, I haven't seen, stuff like that. But that is cool that from Skyward Sword into Breath of the Wild that they brought stuff forward. Wow. $50. Like, that's kind of impressive. There's no question that it's faithful to Kyushu #1 star ramen. I mean, I don't see any reason why I can't open my own Kyushu #1 star oh, okay, so this guy wants to open his own shop, whereas in the last game, it was somebody trying to make it into an instant ramen. This ramen couldn't possibly disgrace the name. Yes, the ramen you have is very well made. Okay, then won't you let me open a new location? Because no means no, sir. Now get back to work. Ouch. I know what it is. You just don't want me to go out on my own. I'll have a bowl. Ah, if it isn't Kiryu-san. Oh, Kiryu-san. Remember me? Ueda from Ace Cook. Nice. Yeah, okay. I thought that was the same guy. Just wasn't sure. Nice to see you again. Oh, right. You were the one who made the instant version of the ramen here. It's been a while. Still come here? Of course. I'm a huge fan of this place. Yeah, right, I remember. By the way, who was that just now? Your apprentice? That's right. Name's Matsuyama. He's young, but he's got plenty of determination and skill. He's really mastered our ramen. Can't wait to see what it'll do in the future. You don't want him to open his own shop? Well, that's... I'm sure it's not that you don't want to expand. I'm guessing you have your own reasons. Would you like to talk about it? I'd like to help if I could. I hate to burden customers with our problems, but I suppose I could tell you, yeah, dude, like, I'm her all the time. Matsuyama's plenty good, that's for sure. But do you really think there's any point in him just making the same ramen as I do? With the skill and intensity he's got, I'd like to see him make something only he's capable of. This is going to be a running mission, isn't it? Going to be like the instant ramen one. So you think he ought to go into business on his own rather than just opening a new branch of Kyushu #1 star? That's how you really feel? That's right. And you couldn't just say that to Matsuyama-san? Actually, knowing you, guess that's not likely. You nuts? What good's it gonna do for me to tell him? He's gotta see it for himself. Seems like he's really serious, though. Anyway, enough of this talk. Sorry to bother you with our troubles. Enjoy your ramen. Thanks, man. I don't think I can actually eat. Yeah. That's a bummer. But, okay. Oh, is this gonna be another one of the, like, hey, go visit all the ladies at the cabaret clubs? With, shit, what's his face? Stainless steel, huh? That's like I said, the craftsmanship of it looks to be really good for $50. Like, that's impressive to me. God damn it, it's the same guy. What? What am I gonna do? I'm telling you, I've lost all my confidence. You need to pull it together. If you don't, what'll happen to the column? Ooh. That sounds cool. Mind if I get by? Oh, sorry. Hey, if it isn't Kiryu-san. Yeah, like, this is the third game I've seen you in, I think. And you are... Oh, come on. It's Minamizawa from the Mars Fighters. You remember how my partner caused all kinds of trouble for you last year? Yeah, I do. Alright. So you're back in Kamurocho, huh? But as I recall, you were the one who caused me trouble, not your partner. Ah, yeah, that's a bummer. So not super balanced, but it's... I mean, it still looks fucking good. Yeah, you're as sharp as ever, I see. I tell you, I'm really glad I ran into you again. You an acquaintance of yours? Acquaintance? Are you kidding me? This guy's known as the Phantom 3rd Mars Fighter. What? I don't remember agreeing to that. Listen, Kiryu-san. I really need you to help me out. Tell me the best way to pick up chicks. That's... It looked good. Like, the detail that they put into it does look very, very good. I don't know if you know this, Minazawa, but I've been single for all of these games. That's like 25 years. I think that's passed through. Alright, hold on. Don't follow. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashibe, an editor for Casanova. It's a magazine for men who want to be more attractive. We're here to gather material for a column, Mars Fighters Minazawa's Hostess Club Guide. Right. Hey! You actually get the Blurry Peen nickname is now available. He hasn't had much luck hitting it off with the hostesses, so we're short on material. Yeah, because he's fucking weird. I'll tell him, I'm from Mars Fighters, I'm Minazawa, but none of the girls are the slightest bit impressed. Yeah, because you need Kiryu, the most straight-laced person in this game, to tell you how to be funny. You know what came up with the idea for this column? How could this be happening? You have to take some responsibility. Kiryu-san, I'm begging you. Tell me about the girls from the Jewel and Shine Hostess Clubs. Also, you have like 3 other people. 4 other people? No, 3 other people. I don't think Saejima was doing it, but you have 3 other people who are doing the same fucking mission. Guide to Kamurocho Hostess Club, huh? I guess I could tell you about the hostesses I ran into lately. Really appreciate that. Usually at the quiz bar. Come by when you have a chance. Come on, Ashibe-san. Thank the man. Better watch how you talk to me. Anyway, yeah, thank you. A magazine cover is at stake. Alright, if I come up with anything, I'll come see you. Counting on you. Is this like... I have to find out something. Is it the same side mission number? I don't know if it... I mean, it might be the same number, but I don't think it's actually the same mission. It isn't. Oh my god, this guy is terrible. Unless... you're getting different information from each one of them. But still, that's so time consuming and kind of not fun. In truth. Hey, go to the cabaret club like 6 times for one girl and talk with them. You just calm down, okay? Normal to feel crappy when you're hungry. Here, have a Snickers. Because your brain speeds up the release of adrenaline as it tries to raise blood sugar. That's very informative. In other words, there's a whole lot of adrenaline running through our systems right now. If you get what I'm saying. Something wrong? Oh, it's really nothing. Okay, it's actually something, but I'll take care of it. Somehow. You're sure. See ya. I didn't even make it a step. No, wait, sorry, I really do need some help here. Kinda help. See, I was just about to deliver these guys their lunches. I work delivery part-time. Thing is, I crashed my bike. You know, totally wrecked the thing. My lunches got wrecked too. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. First of all, quit dragging random people into this. Sure know how to cause a scene, kid. But, wait. I'm sorry, buddy. I ain't your buddy, pal. Don't worry about this. No, don't go. Help me out here. And how do I keep getting dragged into these things? You really sure the lunches are ruined? Guess the rice is still pretty much edible, but side dishes are a complete loss. Nobody wants a lunch of just rice, right? Sure, it's simple and zen and all that, but you gotta have side dishes. Obviously. Why don't you go pick up some side dishes around here? It's gonna be expensive, but it's your responsibility after all. Oh, man, that's like the perfect idea. Why didn't I think of that? You're a genius, man. You blew it! There we go. Good one, buddy. Alright, well, good luck, kid. Thanks, man. Ow. Sorry. Looks like I hurt my leg in that crash.
Run.
I'm gonna have too much fun with these sound effects. Ouch, my leg must be broken. It hurts like hell when I put my weight on it. You wouldn't be standing if it was broken there, bud. Am I Kiryu? Anyways, I really feel bad asking it all, but would you go get the food for me? Fine. Because I gotta see things through. Come on, kid, I'll help you out. Really? Dude, you mean it? Kid's starting to get on my nerves. What kind of lunch was it supposed to be? It was a curry lunch. Like I said, the rice is still okay, but the sauce is a mess. Curry, huh? So I guess that's what I should go look for then. Sorry, buddy, we really hate to put you out like this. Yeah, sorry about this. Could you make it quick? Yeah, just wait here. Pretty sure there's a restaurant or something around here that has it. If it's going to be any restaurant, it's not there. Might be there. I forget if they have curry or not. That's the gelataria. That's I think that's curry. It's not Smile Burger. Yeah, my guess is it's here. God damn. There's a lot of side missions that are like available in this chapter. Did I pick the right place? Oh, hell yeah! I did. Look at the big brain on me. Because I knew they had beef bowls. I couldn't remember if they had curry or not. This guy's gonna want to fight me. He didn't want to fight me. Holy shit. God, you know what's... I didn't want to do this. I got pulled into the Millennium Tower cutscene. Oh, hey! Right! Majima! We have to meet Majima. So we do actually get to see him. Ooh. Well... Huh. This makes things more difficult. Brother. Kiryu-chan.
Kiryu-chan.
Cops are garbage. Hey? I'm behind the fucking line. I might be in the front of the line, but I'm behind it. In the front of the crowd. Good. The rare time where Majima's in serious form. Also, yeah, like, he wasn't even, like, fighting against the cops. The cops were just holding on to him, and he was just walking forward and going like, hey, that's far enough. Like, I'm just walking, you're, like, not putting up a fight at all. Oh. Old chapter 3? I guess. Alright. Daigo? Meanwhile, it. Oh.
真島を逮捕したか。あ、冴島康子の捜索はもう手配済みだ。あとは例のファイルが今どこにあるか。
Oh, it's the chief.
あ、頼んだぞ。それじゃ。あなたのご協力で真島を逮捕することができましたよ。これで真島組の邪魔が入らない。感謝します。さあ、あとはあなたがどう決断するか。それだけです。
What's up, Arai?
数日前の上野清和会との抗争、それに5年前の100億事件、全てがあなた方によって仕組まれていたことだったとは未だに信じられません。
だがそれが真実です。もう迷ってる時間はありませんよ、6代目。
I still forget that Daigo's only the 6th chairman.
極道組織というのは社会の必要悪だと思っているんですよ。
Like the only one in between was fuck, what's his name?
敗戦後、
The guy from 2.
日本という国の復興を陰で支えてきたのは警察と極道です。それは間違いありません。我々警察は目に見える犯罪から一般人を守り、秩序を築いた。そして極道は目に見えない外敵を水際で叩き、この国を独立国家として成り立たせた。だからね、私は警察だけが正義だなどというつもりはありません。警察と極道は今の今まで常に表裏一体、共に同じ道を歩んできたのですから。だが時代は変わった。本来裏の顔であるはずのあなたたちは、組織が巨大化するにつれ本来の立場を忘れ、表の世界に出るようになった。金を稼ごうとする者も増えてきた。巨大な組織には金が必要だ。しかしそれでは何かとお互いに都合も悪い。だから私はそれを本来の形に修正したいだけなんです。あなたさえ良ければ上野清和会は責任を持って潰します。公の力を使ってきれいにね。裏を取り仕切る組織はあまり多くない方がいい。
その条件が荒いというわけですか。
ええ。この荒井を新たに若頭に昇進させて我々との窓口にしてほしい。組織の運営は新井が取り仕切ります。あなたは6代目として登場会を守ることができる。どうでしょう。あなた方登場会としては本来敵であるはずの我々と手を組める。悪い話じゃないはずですが。
上野清和会はどうするつもりなんですか。
あの桂木という男がバカでないなら、おそらく彼らは彼らで動き出しているはずだ。私以外の警察上層部との取引の材料を確保するためにね。
材料。
that bargaining chip is no match for Kiryu. Oh. Oh, hey, what's up, Saejima?
25年ぶりの再会だな、冴島。桂木。
No, the florist. That guy.
年は取ったが、その目は変わらないな。なんでお前がここにおるんや。話すのも面倒なくらいいろいろあってね。ま、あんたもいろいろ真島さんから聞かされただろう。お前の目的は何なんや。俺のこと拉致して何になるんや。まあ心配するな。すぐにあんたを殺そうってわけじゃない。あんたにはまだ生きていてもらうよ。どうせ殺すんやったら早よやれ。こないにまどろっこしいことして時間使うぐらいやったらいっそ死んだ方がマシや。ほほう、随分と潔いな。覚悟はできていると。当たり前じゃボケが。俺は死刑囚や。25年前のあの日、18人も殺した時から覚悟はできとる。
Yeah, but you didn't off any of them.
18人殺したね。何がおかしいんじゃ。あんたは何にも知らなかったのか。あの25年前の事件。お前は誰一人殺してない。何言うとるんや。俺なんだよ。18人。It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch! What? It's me, Austin! It was me!
I couldn't help it.
Austin!
Yep.
どういうことや。どういうことなんや、桂木。説明せ。まあそのことは後でゆっくり教えてやるよ。時間はたっぷりあるからな。何する気や。俺としたことがちょっと計画が狂ってしまってね。最初は警察とつるんでこの上に立ってるビルをいただくつもりだったんだが、予定を変更せざるを得なくなったんだよ。荒井って男のせいでね。荒井やと。荒井って木戸の兄貴分。どういうことや。まあ事情はゆっくり話すとして、あんたとあんたの妹さんにはまた協力してもらうよ。妹やと。お前安子をどうするつもりや。おっと、まだそんな元気があるのか。安心しろ。あんたたちは今の俺たちの生命線だ。殺しはしないさ。あんたたちと例のファイル、それに有り余るほどの軍資金さえ手に入れれば宗像など用なしだ。どうだ、金の方は準備できたのか。
ええ。スカイファイナンスの隠し金庫にあった現金1000億。無
Oh.
事強奪に成功しました。
お前は。
Hi, Keto.
お久しぶりです、冴島さん。
Huh. I should have expected a swerve. Like it's Yakuza. I should have expected a swerve. Majima said Yasuko sounds in danger. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh my god. The rain. Yo, Kamurocho looks good in the rain. Better get back to Serena and make sure she's okay. I... I'm gonna get 4? I have to get 4 of them? Oh, then I have to go to New Serena anyway. Alright. And it doesn't look like that any of the side missions are available right now, so it's just gonna be go to New Serena. No, don't want any. Like, look at the reflection off the ground. Shit looks good. This is a good looking game, even though it's like, it's Yakuza 4. Granted remastered, but it's still Yakuza 4. Karaoke all-nighter, who said that? Who said that? I'm in, I'm in. Oh. Hi, Date. Why are you sleeping? Date-san. Date-san. Good. It's like he's coming. Looks like he's coming too. Date-san. Oh, Kiryu. What happened? You okay? Think so. Guess I just blacked out or something. Uh-huh. You sure you're okay? My head's still fuzzy as all heck, but yeah, I'll be fine. You remember what happened? Well, you and I had that chat outside, then I came back to keep Yasuko company while you were gone. Next thing I knew, I was waking up on the floor to you screaming. You don't remember anything else? Wait, now that you mention it, Yasuko-san poured us a couple drinks when I stepped back in. Think there's a chance she drugged you? Can't rule out the possibility. Still on the counter if you want to have a sip for yourself. I think I'll pass. Anyway, do you have any idea where Yasuko-san might have gone? Not a clue, sorry. Damn it. Look, I'm sorry. I was ready to throw down if some thugs barged in and tried to take her away, but I didn't think Yasuko-san herself would be the one fighting me. Not your fault, Date-san. Guess I should probably get looking for her, though. I'll be back. Wait, Kiryu. I'm coming too. No. I need you to stay here in case she comes back. This is probably the safest place in town at this point. Right, well, good luck out there. Thanks, I'll be back soon. Fine, Yasuko. 20 foot forward. Gotta keep Yasuko, or gotta get Yasuko-san. Alright. Good. First fight. Ooh, now you fucked up. This guy is not going down. There we go. Like, he doesn't get stunned. Cool, 5K. Wait, is that? There she is again. Big think. Yo, we going bowling? Damn, we're not going bowling. Damn it. Looks like I lost her. There. Oh! Hi, Akiyama and the other one that we were just playing as. Tatsuyama? So she's headed towards Children's Park. Down into the sewers! Yasuko-san really go in here? Only one way to find out.
やばい。誰か追いかけてきたみたいだ。
ああ、一旦身を隠そう。
Three of the four characters are combining!
どうやらすぐそばまでやってきてるな。
ああ、上野の連中かもしれない。
I mean, no.
僕は俺らで食い止めるしかないだろうな。
Not even Yakuza.
ああ。安子さん、あんたは先に行ってくれ。
Do I have to fight the both of them?
行くって
Oh no.
この奥さ。
奥。
ああ、実はこの下水道、サイの河原って言われる場所に繋がってる。
サイの河原。
That's a red light district inside the red light district.
聞いたことくらいはあるだろう。あのホームレスのたまり場だった西公園の地下のことだよ。
どうしてそこへ？
数日前、そのサイの河原であんたの兄貴らしき人を見かけたって情報があってな。昔のホームレス仲間から聞いた。
今ならまだ間に合うかもしれない。追っ手の連中は俺らが食い止めておく。だから早く。
You've already killed before, this shouldn't be a big deal.
もしもの時のためだからね。
Wow, Kiryu, you're kind of slow. They had this entire time for a conversation?
それじゃ。
秋山さんも谷村さんも
Tanimura.
気をつけて。
It's way off on his name. He was such a forgettable character for the most part. Akiyama's great. Tanimura's like, eh. Hey, what's up, Kiryu?
お前ら上の清和会のやつか。それとも宗像の使いのやつか。
No to both.
何を言ってるんだ。あの女をどこにやった。
リリちゃんならとっくに行っちゃったよ。
何。
おっと、ダメだよ。これ以上先には行かせないよ。
安子さんには指一本触れさせない。
I think I'm about to get my ass
さっ
whooped.
きから何を言ってるんだ。
Yo, I pumped these guys up in
俺は
levels.
女を守る必要があるんだ。お前らに用はない。
守る？なんだそりゃ。誘拐するじゃないの？
それはお前らの方だろ。すべこべ言わずに道を開けろ。
って言ってますけど。どうするよ、谷村さん。
口では何とでも言えるさ。悪いが今は誰も信用できない。もし安子さんを追うっていうなら。
話し合う余地はなさそうだな。
ああ。
Of course!
説明は後回しだ。お前らは悪い奴には見えないが、少し痛い思いをしてもらうぜ。
言うね。
さあ、こっちはいつでもいいぞ。
Yikes.
覚悟はいいな。行くぞ。
Akiyama and Tanimura. So this was Kiryu as he rounded the corner.
How's it going, dude?
There we go. Oh, I actually don't have a lot of health bars that I expected. I respect you, or Akiyama. Get me out of here. Ouchies. So I wasn't expecting to like have to do a fucking mirror fight here. Okay, 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 okay. Yeet. Oh, he fucking parried my drop kick. Do I have anything? I don't think I have any items. I have some. Ooh. I think I got that upgrade for you. He just ate those. He no-sold them. Stop. 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 God damn. Oh yeah, no, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Like, that's why I was like, uh-oh. Wow. Kiryu. Feel the heat. I really wish I wouldn't just get like stunned on one hit. I'm trying to quick step out of this. Trying to quick step out of this. Like that toe kick is really annoying because I don't get a, when I play as Akiyama, I don't get that as an immediate stun. Okay. Sorry, Akiyama. Like you and all. Damn it. Oh my god, that was a double level up.
Sa, これで文句はないな。通させてもらうぜ。
God, he fights like the dragon of Dojima.
何なんだあいつは。
Need to find Yasuko-san fast. Someone around here must have seen her. Oh, Kiryu-san, never thought I'd run into you down here. Didn't even realize you were back in town. Do I know you? Eh, much as you know any old homeless guy, I guess. I know you, though. Owe you a lot, in fact. You helped me out down in Purgatory before the Hills project kicked off. And there was that whole snafu with the Dragon Palace. Huh. Well, alright then. By the way, you're gonna need one of these puppies if you want to keep going. Manhole opener. This doohickey will open up any old manhole you come across. So, though some guy came through earlier, pried the frickin' thing open with his bare hands. Hardly believed my eyes. Okay. I don't know why that lady was running like her life depended on it. Went right across this bridge and hurried inside. Alright. Were these all guys in suits before? Florist.
花や。来んのが遅いんだよ。Kiryu.
I mean, I was in Okinawa. Gentlemen.
一体これどうなってんの？
安子さんは
連れて行かれちまったよ。
誰にだ？
桂木。それに木戸ってやつに。
は？くそ。どうなってんだよ。
Eyebrows are getting angrier. Wow. Kiryu's chapters are super short. Like I think all of them are 4 chapters.
じっとしてろ。
I have a lot of side missions to get. They're just getting angrier. They're not getting angrier. They're getting more displeased.
まさかこんなとこにあの大先輩がいるなんて思いもしませんでしたよ。ある意味ここ数日で一番の驚きです。
Yeah, don't pick at your scabs.
元刑事が分野でクラブの手伝いしてちゃ悪いのか。
いや、ただこの数日間毎日が信じられないような出来事の連続で。
お、帰ってきた。どうだったんだお前さんの店の良さ。
はあ、ダメ。まんまとやられちゃってましたよ。ああ、せっかくコツコツ貯めた金だったのにな。これじゃあまた一からやり直しだっての。
やっぱり金盗まれてたのか。
ええ、きれいさっぱり。
いくらぐらいだ
？1000億。
Fuck.
1000億？
Fuck.
ああ、俺も最初は信じられなかったが、どうやら本当らしい。
どういうことなんですか、秋山さん。
うん。いやね、実は俺の店、でっかい隠し金庫持っていてね。そこに入れておいた店の金が 全部持っていかれちゃってたのよ。
誰に？
検察っていうか、多分木戸ちゃんに。
え？木戸って新井の兄弟分の
Man, there's so many characters in here that I just really enjoy. Like, in Yakuza, just in general. Like, obviously Majima. I forget the family captain from Zero that you fight in jail. I thought he was super interesting. And Akiyama. Akiyama's so interesting. And then, obviously, Kiryu, because you play as him the whole time. But Kiryu's, I don't want to say bland, but he's... You know what he's going to do for the most part, and you kind of know what kind of person he is. The others, you're like, I don't entirely know. Oh. And is this when Hana came in, or was this Akiyama? Wow, that's a real secure vault, huh? Oh. Well, at least there's that. Please tell me he doesn't just need to turn it. Akiyama.
You blew it!
What's up, Hana-chan? Like, literally, it's a button. That is the...
社長またドア開けっぱなしなんだから。ああ、木戸さん、ごめんなさい。ちょっと買い物に行ってて。
あ、すいません。勝手にお邪魔してます。
The giant book was his lock, basically. You think that's how it went down? Can't think any other way. Me and Hana-chan are the only two people who know about the vault. Kiryu-chan's the only other possibility. Makes you say that? Well, it would certainly wrap things up and wrap things up all nice and neat. Everything would make sense. What do you mean? Not long after Hana-chan saw him at the office, Kiryu-chan got hauled up by Hatsushiba clan boys who had been working with the Shibata. Just walked in and spirited him away. Simple. Clean. What's so strange about that? Everything. You'd understand if you've seen what Kiryu-chan can do in a fight. Gone. Well, it's only been once I've witnessed it myself, but the guy can mop a floor with anyone without even breaking a sweat. It's pretty coy about it, though. Prefers to keep all that under wraps. How come? It's better for the family that way. Most likely. Kanamura Enterprises, where Kito-chan and Arai-san work, is a tiny speck under the big Shibata umbrella. Now, your usual Yakuza outfit makes their living off those dramatic displays of strength, but not Kanamura. Why not? You want to stand out, especially with the rat race always tearing this town apart, because that's just how he was. Makes sense. Safer to lay low and just get on with your life than to start bashing heads in. Yup. Kanamura couldn't even afford his dues to the Shibata, came to me begging for a loan and everything. Expanding his turf and inviting competition was probably the last thing on his mind. I'm sure he's more than happy to keep his head down and let Kamurocho be Kamurocho. For sure. That's why Arai-san and Kito-chan were so careful to not make any waves. But yeah, Kito-chan's a monster. He's gonna be the final boss, isn't he? Think he let himself get kidnapped on purpose then? Bet I do. By the time I got back to the office that day, he was already gone. The place was more of a mess than usual thanks to the struggle. It was convincing, honestly. But one thing stood out to me, which was what your order my books were in. Your books? Yep. Kito-chan tossed a bunch of them around, probably to make it look like a fight went down. Cover his tracks, you know. But the ones that were still on the shelf weren't in the right spots for some reason. That's how I knew something was up. Hold on. Your office isn't exactly what I'd call organized. I see a shiny. Not by a long shot. Are you seriously telling me you know where every single book is supposed to be on your shelf? Every single one. Whoa. Long story short, my old pal Kito-chan pulled a fast one on me. What I really want to know is, who keeps 100 billion in cash just laying around this day and age? Why not stash it in a bank? Don't trust them. Besides, it's not like any of them pay decent interest anyway. That much physical money isn't exactly portable, though. How did they get it all out? Ask the DA guys who raided my office yesterday. They're the ones who did it. Think they were imposters? Big time. Katsuragi must have sent them over once Kito-chan tipped him off. That would explain it. Life's a cruel mistress sometimes. Sure, you get used to the cheating and the backstabbing and lying in my line of work. But when it all smacks you in the face one after another, oof. Seem like you're taking it pretty well, though. Most guys would go in total shock if they lost 100 grand, let alone 100 billion. I am in shock. This is me in shock. This is my shocked face. Not that big of a deal, I know, but still. Not that big of a deal. I'll just make it all back again. But... and hey, the week has its highlights. It's had its highlights. Oh yeah? About you for one, Kiryu-san. That really so special? You're my freaking hero, man. Saved my life. Did I? I think I'd remember that. Just listen. You know when the Millennium Tower blew up 5 years ago? And when all that cash rained down on the city? And then it got shot up? And then it blew up again? Millennium Tower, man. That day changed my life. Grabbed as much as I could, cleaned myself up, went from homeless bum to this in practically no time flat. Not for you, I'd still be out on the streets, digging through trash just to keep myself alive. That's the money you built your business on, huh? Yup. Though, now that I think about it, that 10 billion was probably the same cash my bank duped me into laundering for them before they had me take the fall. 10 billion Jingu diverted to the Tojo clan? So yeah, this all feels kind of personal somehow. This stuff's going down now. If this stuff going down now is linked to that 10 billion, consider me there. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to feel like fate to me. Almost like we're all destined to end up here. Or almost like game developers made it so that was the case. Fate? Might just be right. Where's Saejima? There's 4 chairs. We need Saejima too.
で、これからどうするんだ、お前ら。冴島と安子を取り戻すつもりなのか。
ああ、それしかないだろうな。
だがどうすればいいんだ。金はすでに葛城の元にある。やはり奴らの居場所を探して直接攻め込むしかないのか。
いや、策はある。
何なんだ。
動かぬ証拠というやつだ。おそらく宗像も桂木もこのファイルの行方を追いかけている。これを使えば奴らと取引できるはずだ。
How'd you end up with this thing, Kiryu? Well, guy who stabbed me last year gave it to me. Mazaki gave it to me down in Okinawa. It's a document showing the creation of Penitentiary Number 2 and the expected flow of money into the place. Would you look at that? Got names, amounts, everything. Yeah. It says right here that the 10 billion yen that got transferred from the Tojo to Kyohi Jingu back in 2005 was meant to get passed on to the Metropolitan Police. That's the incident you were wrapped up in, right, Kiryu-san? Right. That missing cash nearly tore the clan apart, and the guy behind it all was a man named Kyohi Jingu, Haruka's father. There's more. There are notes here detailing a police plan to release inmates from Penitentiary Number 2 and create artificial crime, all to make the police look good. That's one hell of a scoop. No wonder they're so desperate to get it back. This goes public, all their dirty laundry will be out in the open. So what's your next move? Ben got a deal with Katsuragi. We just need to figure out how to get in touch with them. I can help you with that. He and I have talked on the phone before. If you call him from my cell, I'm sure he'll answer. Huh. Mind if I borrow your phone then? Go right ahead. Oh man. Fucking, I think it's allergies. But my nose is itchy.
桂木か。
谷村じゃないのか。
俺は桐生ってものだ。今訳あって谷村の電
The
話を借り
Kiryu?
てお前に電話している。
桐生、まさかあの4代目の桐生一馬さんですか。
That's me.
そうだ。
これは驚きです。それで私に何か用でも。
冴島大河と安子のことだ。
さあ、何の話だか。
とぼけるな。お前が西の河原から連れ去ったということは分かってるんだ。
それがどうした。
お前と取引がしたい。お前が今一番欲しがっているはずのものが今俺の手元にある。冴島が浜崎と脱獄した際手に入れた例のファイルだ。お前が手に入れたいものというのはこれなんじゃないのか。違うというのなら構わない。この話は忘れてくれ。それじゃ。
待て。どうしてお前がそのファイルを持ってる。
受け取った。沖縄で浜崎から直接な。
そのことを知っているのは
俺と浜崎。あとは今俺の周りにいる人間だけだ。
宗像は知らないんだろうな。
宗像。
副総監の宗像だ。
ああ、知らないはずだ。
わかった。いいだろう。取引の内容は
冴島大河と安子の身柄、あと木戸が奪ったスカイファイナンスの金1000億だ。
伝説の極道ってのも交渉事は不得意のようだな。
I'm not here to negotiate.
そんな取引じゃ
I
俺
use
は
my
動かない。
fists.
交渉ってのは心理戦だ。わざと相手に有利な条件を提示することで相手の興味を引き出す。そういうもんだろう。
ならどうすればいいんだ。
そうだな。わかった、こうしよう。今日の取引、お前一人で来い。
一人。
そうだ、一人だ。しかもお前にはボロボロの状態で取引に来てもらう。
どういうことだ。
ちょっとした余興をやってもらうってことだよ。あんたの好きな殴り合いってやつをね。
何。
取引の場所はカムロ町ヒルズの屋上にしよう。俺は冴島と妹、さらに1000億を用意してその屋上で待つ。あんたには屋上にたどり着くまで上の清和会の人間を全て倒してから来てもらう。
Yeah, of course.
なんだと。
あんたが屋上にたどり着けるか、それとも先に死んでしまうか。俺としてはどっちでもいい。これなら俺に有利な条件だ。
もし俺が屋上までたどり着いたら。
その時はちゃんと取引させてもらうよ。ただ、たとえそうなってもあんたにはもう俺を殺す余力は残ってないはずだ。それなら俺も安心だ。分かってくれよ、桐生さん。俺もさ、長生きしたいんだよ。あんたや冴島みたいな化け物二人も相手してちゃ、命がいくらあっても足りない。世の中には、錦山や郷田隆二みたいな、今まであんたが相手にしてきた男気あふれる極道じゃない人間もいるんだよ。さあ、どうする？
わかった。行こう。何時に行けばいい？
夜22時だ。俺も死体じゃない生きたあんたに会えることを楽しみに待ってるよ。それじゃ。
What's the deal, Kiryu? Sounded like you came to some kind of agreement. Yeah, I'm meeting him with the file on the roof of Kamurocho Hills. Tonight at 10. Alone. Alone? That's insane. You're not actually gonna go through with it, that Belody, are you?
Of course!
I have to. That's part of the deal. Sounds like I'll be fighting through the entire Ueno Seiwa clan to get up there, too. Guy doesn't take any chances once he gets down to business, huh? Sure you still want to go? I'm sure. There's no other way. You say that, but... let him go if he wants to go. Besides, I don't think anything we say is going to change his mind. We do know this man is Kiryu. Isn't that right, Kiryu-san? Right. Deal's a deal. Well, I should probably get going. Careful out there, Kiryu. I will. Must run, too. There we go. Oh, God. Fucking... I would be, like, right under it. Alright. Do I still get the... hell yeah. Alright, so for those of you who are watching on YouTube, we got an hour and a half. We're actually... we'd be doing some side missions. There's a lot of side missions. In probably the next couple episodes. Because I think if I go to Kamurocho Hills, that's going to be like end game stuff. So I'd like to get some of these side missions done. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.